Disability Rights International is an international human rights organization with a focus solely on children and adults with disabilities around the world.
We go in and we look at the people who are in the most difficult circumstances. And that means usually people who are segregated from society, children who are put in orphanages, adults who are put in social care homes, where horrendous abuses take place.
Locked away and forgotten. Because they have a disability, they are thought that their lives are not worthy of the basic human rights that you and I are afforded.
Whether future generations of kids who themselves are labeled with a disability or a mental illness, and they're told they can't be a part of society, they need to know they can, and that we'll stand up for them and we'll protect them, is a very important message.
We've worked in over 25, 26 countries now, over 20 years. The abuses that we've seen are at the very least inhumane and at the very most really rise to the level of torture.
Atrocious conditions exist in psychiatric facilities and orphanages around the world. And part of what we're doing is to document those abuses, to bring them to public attention, to get governments to act and end those abuses.
Children with disabilities belong in the same place that children without disabilities belong. They belong with families, they belong in schools, they belong playing with their friends. And they have every human right to enjoy those basic rights that people without disabilities and children without disabilities have.
Abuses exist all over the world. To bring about sustainable change, what we do is we train activists, we work closely with people who are trying to hold their own government accountable, to educate public in their own society. And so in every country of the world that we go to, we work with and collaborate with locals who are trying to bring about change.
The world would be a better place without an orphanage in it. And no child should ever grow up in an orphanage. And it is our goal to make sure that that happens.